believe it's the fourth time this year. I just so distraught. I don't know. Honey, Meredith. Come on, Brad. Get it together. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do. Don't you know things will change? Things will go your way if you hold on for one day. I don't think it could get any worse than this. What the hell is this? Mirror?
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Ah!
There we go. Oh yeah. The chapter's coming.
Afternoon. Could you please introduce yourself? Give us your name, your title, your credentials.
Sure, yes, my name is Caleb John Peter. I'm an achievements facilitator. I have an honorary degree from the University of America.
Okay, well, how long have you been taking care of Mr. Mitchell?
Well, since about 2 weeks, give or take, after the incident. So I'd say about a month or two now.
Pretty much from the beginning with Mr. Mitchell, that seems. Could you maybe give us some insight on exactly how he got to be where he is, and maybe tell us some stories or behavior you can speak on to help us better understand what Mr. Mitchell syndrome exactly entails?
Yes, I can definitely do that. Brad, Brad, his syndrome is unique to him. What Meredith did to him, it's terrible. Imagine your worst day ever, and then multiply that times 20. Brad had just lost his job. His fourth time this year, but so he must have been in a really bad place. You know, he's trying his hardest, and he's going through in his head what he's going to say to his wife, who's obviously going to be disappointed. How he's thinking about how he's going to provide for his family, and he walks in on his wife, Meredith, Mare, as he called her, in the act, and they kept going. They kept going until climax.
Who kept? Oh, okay.
He watched them both climax. Until now, Brad can only communicate through screams. When he's frustrated, there will be violence, physical attacks. It's kind of like dealing with a toddler who's upset and doesn't know why, with the strength of a fairly average strength grown man.
So could you maybe tell us what some of his triggers are then? Like what causes these outbursts?
Well, let's start with a couple. Seeing couples, it bothers him. It bothers him to see that because I speculate, with my expert opinion, that it reminds him of what he used to have. Starbucks is another huge one. We can't go in or around Starbucks. Most Targets, one or two Walmarts actually. We can't go around because Starbucks was a trigger. It must have been part of their morning routine. Actually, one of the things that makes Brad happy, and it comforts him, I see a man that resembles what he most likely used to be, is his Wookiee lunchbox. And I know it sounds funny, but when you think back to maybe a couple of years ago when there was that lady who had the Wookiee mask and she started laughing and smiling and it was just so contagious. And she ended up getting, all those gifts from Target. It just reminds me of that. Now Brad himself, when he has that lunchbox, there's some semblance of what he used to be. Such a beautiful day. The squirrels are out. They're coming out of hibernation. Yeah, Brad loves walks. This is his safe place around his home. And this is very calming for him, very relaxing, not a soul in sight. The tranquility, you can't replace it. So nice. I love it. Brad used to play football. You see, he sometimes runs routes to the swings. I love it. It's his favorite thing. Hold on, Brad. I'll push. He absolutely loves the swing. Just look how happy he is. So this is Brad's sister Jen. She's very supportive of him and just an overall great person.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Brad, we're gonna have to leave now. Okay, it's getting kind of cold, bud. We got a few things we gotta do. And Brad, you're... Go get the lunchbox, please. Go get the lunchbox. Brad, come on, please. Brad, what? Brad. Ah! It's okay. Look, I got the whoop. The Wookiee. My favorite character.
Does this happen often?
We have certain triggers, and being told to leave, and he has issues, with separation. Since Meredith did what she did, he has issues with separation, anxiety, abandonment issues, and me taking something from him. He has that lunchbox. There's some semblance of what he used to be. So I have to mention that before I mention the last trigger, because as happy as that makes me, this makes me that much sad. And it's the name Chad.
Could you elaborate on why Chad is a trigger?
Well, the name Chad is the name of the man, if you'd like to call him that, who Brad walked in on Meredith cheating with. And I say if you want to call him that because I believe it was his decision to keep on while he walked in on him as they both came to climax. So the Chadster, as he calls himself, is something that obviously will make Brad go into fits of rage. He screams more. He throws things. He'll attack me, physically attack me. I have scars. Where Brad is right here, right there. That's from Brad. Can we? We're gonna knock on that door. We're gonna get some answers. We're gonna find out why she threw away what they had.
because I think I need answers. I think Brad deserves answers. I think his family deserves answers. And so, yeah, here we go. Meredith? Hi, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, hello?
I'm actually looking for Meredith, sir. I'm not looking to speak with. Is that your member?
Oh, you mean this guy, right?
Why
no big deal.
Why is it so hard? And
that's just the neck, you know.
Jesus. Where's Meredith, sir? I'm looking
Oh,
to speak
she's not
with
here
him.
right now. What's up, though? You got the chatster, bro. What's going on?
The chatster? You're an
Yeah.
evil human being. I have so much to say to you right now.
Really?
You're not even worth my time. But I want to give you a piece of my
Oh,
mind.
man.
You're a terrible person, okay?
Huh.
For you to keep on going when he walks in on his wife, doing what he done with you, you're disgusting,
Oh,
sir.
the chatster always starts when he finishes, bro. Potato chip.
You know, that's...
Always.
Bro, what?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not your bro.
Bro Montana.
I'm not your
I
bro.
always finish
Don't
with a
address
check.
me as bro. Okay, I have a doctorate. I have an honorary degree from the University of America.
Oh, you went there
Understand
too?
that?
Yeah.
You didn't go. You didn't go there.
Oh, yeah, totally. I took a course in cock push-ups, yeah.
That's not a real class, okay?
Oh, it's totally.
It's not a real
You
class.
can't tell me it's not a real
It's
class.
not a real.
I
I'm telling you,
I
it's
took
not
it.
a real class.
I took the class.
I went there.
I was
okay?
there.
You
We
didn't
both
go there,
got-
and now you're mocking
We
me
both
like
had
everyone else
daiquiris,
mocks
bro.
me.
We both had daiquiris.
Daiquiris. It's a degree.
At the University of USA.
Listen, I'm not gonna. You know what?
Yeah,
You're
it
not
totally
gonna get-
happened. I had
You're not
daiquiris
gonna
there
take
all the
me
time.
out of my element. You know what? I'm telling you right now. I demand to speak with Meredith.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to demand that you get the fuck up off of my property, bro.
First of all, I'm not going anywhere. I want to speak with Meredith right now.
That's not gonna happen. She's in the hospital getting refitted for the anus I destroyed.
You're a crude human being. This is disgusting.
Oh, yeah, they said I totally broke her anus.
Is she in there? Where is she? Is she
No,
in-
she's not in here. You can totally come look around. As a matter of fact, I got to pee soon. I can
Put
use
that
some
away.
help.
Can you put that away?
I can use a
Can you
hand.
put that away?
What-
What were you
no.
doing before this? Why is that?
I was getting ready to watch some NASCAR, bro. I had a full Coca-Cola.
You're that excited? This is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Where is Meredith? Where is she?
I don't know, man. The ambulance took her.
I want to speak to Meredith. So I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving until
You're
I
gonna have to get up off
I'm
of
not
my
leaving.
property, like
Hey,
right
hey,
now,
calm
bro.
down, calm down. Calm down. Hey, no, calm down.
Like right now.
You stop walking towards me. Stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
All right.
God, I was assaulted. My phone. Did you get that on camera? He assaulted me. He assaulted me.
About what just happened.
I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy. You know, I was in here. It's like I had a full Coca-Cola. I was about to watch some NASCAR, and this guy comes up here talking about Meredith, and like, you know, I don't know, man. But it's a good thing that he took off, dude, because otherwise I'd have had to like, you know.
Is Meredith okay?
Everything on Meredith is fine except for her beehole. You know, kind of destroyed that one.
Giving us a moment of your time. I know you're a busy man.
Hello.
But we just had a couple quick questions for you. Mainly, we wanted to know what was your involvement with Mr. Brad Michel?
For the short time that I had to review Mr. Mitchell's case and the short meeting that we had, it appeared that he may have had some sort of trauma or suffered some sort of psychological default based on by trauma, which could be considered or classified as PTSD syndrome.
Okay. And what would you say, or what would be your opinion of his caretaker, Caleb John Peter?
Philip John Peter, Philip Michael Tom, whatever his name may be, he is a fraud, okay? He is a fraud. He prances around like one of these people with the proxy or fictitious disorder by proxy, you know? This is like something that a person may act as if they have got some sort of disease, but they're falsifying it based on some sort of trauma or something like of that order. He is also a con artist, okay? I am also, not only am I a psychologist and a psychiatrist, I also am a person who practices homilogistic methods as well, going back from my bloodline, going back thousands of years, okay, 2,000 to be exact. Philip Michael Thomas, whatever you say his name may be, is somewhat sort of a Looney Tune, if you ask me, okay? And a con man who goes around fictitiously giving people and pronouncing them with disorders that they do not have, okay? As far as I'm concerned, he is a clown.
Okay. All right, well, we appreciate you taking a minute. Like we said, we know you're a busy man. We will contact you again if we have any more questions.
Okay, but really, the Peter guy, don't really give me for him. He's like Dr. Nancy or Mr. Nancy, you know what I mean? He's like a spider monkey, you know? No one knows what he's talking about. He's a fictitious spoof, okay? Thank you very much for your time, okay?
For you, I guess this might be a little alarming or triggering for you, so please just try to stay calm and address it the best you can. But what do you say to the naysayers? You know, the people who think you might be taking advantage of Mr. Mitchell. Or for instance, Dr. Abuelu, who called you a fraud.
Did he put you up to this? Is that why you're here? You're here to mock me? You're here to make fun of me? Huh? You're here to make...
No.
Are you... What are you saying?
No, I mean, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of people who feel like
Brad every day.
This is a bogus disease.
Bogus? This is not a bogus disease. This man is suffering. And you have the nerve to sit here and call this a bogus disease? Dr. Abuelu, if that's his real name, doesn't have the slightest clue of how to work with Brad. That's why he's working with me. I work with him every day, okay? I have an honorary degree from the University of America.
Calm down, calm down. Come back, please.
I'm not calm down.
All right, we'll bring him back out to do the closing interview.
I apologize for my behavior. It was unprofessional.
Is there anything else you would like to say without upsetting you any further, just so we can let the people know truly where you're at and how you feel about everything?
Here's one thing I'd like to say. This goes to everyone that has any questions, the naysayers, as you call them, or anyone. You work one day with Brad, 24 hours. And you show me the progress you can make. If it's comparable, if it's palpable, if you have the same feeling and connection that we have. He's a wonderful man, a wonderful human being, and all I can say is shame on the people that have done this to him. They're responsible for it.
Okay.
What is this? What are you doing? Dr. Peter, what are you doing?
Hey, you, relax. I got it under control. Okay, why are you even here? Why are you? Hey, it's okay. I got you.
What are you doing, man?
I'm fine. I got him under control. Okay? I have an honorary degree from the University of America. I got it under control. Relax. No, it is. You need to calm down. I got it under control. Hey. It's okay. It's just relax. Sir, I'm telling you, I have it under control. Relax, okay? You've done this before. You've questioned my degree before. It's an honorary degree from the University of America. You need to calm down.
Mr. Michel.
No, Dr. Abuelu or whatever your name is, you need to back out of
Dr.
this.
Peter,
okay?
what are you doing?
I have this. Why are you here? What are you even wearing? Like, what are you even wearing? People in this country don't even wear that. Come. Sir, I've got him in control. Okay. This is my patient, okay? This is my patient. Okay. This is Brad. I have him under control. Well, I've been working with him for about 3 months now. I have him under control. No, you don't talk to him, okay? I've got him. This is my patient. This is not your patient, sir. This is my patient. You're not a doctor. I'm a doctor. I have an honorary degree from the University of America.
Why do you say that?